Welcome to historic Nippert Stadium, home of the Cincinnati Bearcats. And they've been playing football here since 1902, and the fans are ready to see their team take the field. What a game we have in store for you today. A Big 12 showdown, and the implications could last for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Baylor Bears taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Cincinnati Bearcats. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Bearcats will boot it away to start the game. And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Bears offense will have the opening possession of the game. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape, because that was not pretty. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game? Jesse, make it easy. Get him in a rhythm. Don't make it very complicated. Don't give him a chance to turn it over again. You don't need to put this losing streak to another digit in the column.
Yeah, I agree. I think there's two big things. I think, one, he was just pressing. He was trying to force the big play to happen when there were other completions to be had. So he's just got to do a better job being patient. And I think the guys around him also have to step up as well. They need to run the football. They need to get that controlled passing game going on early to get into a rhythm, as you said, to help this guy get into a good headspace here early and turn the page from what happened the last time out.
Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. Guys, when we think about the big picture for Baylor, every team needs those big dudes up front, and man, they got a mauler from the high school recruiting ranks. Big four-star D-lineman. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Well, you see the excitement from the fan base and the reaction. It's all over the place, and you understand why. Because just being able to have that size at that position, play the defensive line, is so important for these college teams. He'll fit right in.
And already this guy is leaving his mark on this game. Opening drive, back-to-back runs where he's found a way to get positive yards. He was able to pick up the first on that last carry. They should keep feeding him the football. The more success they have, it's going to open up the play-action game.
Back to pass, it's Robertson. Grabbed over the middle, it's Wilson.
Now, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
Second down, he'll throw it. Trying to beat the D deep. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
Well, even though that was an incompletion, I wouldn't be surprised if this secondary wants to start playing deeper coverages, because this offense has shown that they're willing to be aggressive. They've got a lot of speed. This defense cannot allow any big plays here in the second half.
That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. Precision, execution, and timing to pick up the first down on the out route.
I think you're spot on. Those out routes, man, it's got to be about timing. You got to throw that football before he breaks. Nice job seeing it. Short yard situation, throwing the ball on the money so the receiver can get upfield and get the first down.
Going to try to get it himself. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37. The Bears have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Brown. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Buys a little extra time. Unleashes one. Complete to the right.
And it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. Again, we see the freaks and we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
What up, Peasy?
One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
I think it's really important for the offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back that gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
He works his way ever closer, all the way down to the 1-yard line.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. You got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
It's a touchdown.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. 3rd and goal, where the fire purifies and separates contenders and pretenders.
No doubt.
Tried to power it in. They just needed a few inches, and the defense knocked them down in the backfield.
Playing this game right now.
They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes
get
on.
it in before it
He'll
lands.
boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. Nestled just inside that right upright. And the first points of the day
just
come
got
on
done
that
with
field goal.
Intercut with
I know
film.
one thing this head coach does every week is he challenges his guys to start fast. And it's so important today, playing on the road in this kind of environment. You saw a nice drive. They didn't get the touchdown they would have loved, but still, kicking that field goal and taking this early lead, that's a statement for the visiting team.
Offense in a bunch formation. They'll give it to the back. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Hands it off. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 3rd down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Back to throw, it's Sorsby. Finds the tight end. He stopped right at the 31-yard line. That's not enough for a first down. It'll be 4th.
Good rally.
And the Bearcats will call on their punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Rifles it down the middle. He's got it on the outside. Touchdown, Bears! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
I coach.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is
We had an away
and
game.
also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch.
Scrimmage.
Get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David.
Our starters
Listen, a lot
played
of times,
two
touchdown passes
quarters
aren't
and
thrown into the end zone.
one
You've gotta
drive
read
in the
the
third
coverage,
quarter.
hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And it'll be a touchback.
When we took them
ball
out, we
will
were
come out
winning
to the
20 to 10.
25-yard line. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the
When we
field.
put the depth
They went
in
3 and out on
second,
their first possession. Now to see if they can
twos
be
and
more
threes,
productive
and
this
then
time around.
freshman,
Gonna run it. It's Walker.
we got beat
Good
30 to
solid
20.
run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. And the Bearcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Give to the running back. breaks the tackle and runs through another guy. And they'll move the chains, and a good way to wrap up the first quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and it's Baylor holding the edge. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats.
Our depth isn't too.
Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second.
They kind of crapped the bed
They go back to work.
too. They got a lot of reps in practice this week, and they just did not
He'll do it himself. And he was fortunate not to
do well in
lose
the game.
yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
I thought we looked all right.
I don't think the quarterback
Decent.
made the right read on that play. I know they're asking a lot of
We
this
got
QB. He's
some
got a lot to
skill
focus on with
guys.
the pass game and all the different types of runs that they have in their playbook.
If we
But
get
on that
into
play
a
there, that pre-snap look told
battle,
me to hand it off.
we're not gonna.
Nice completion, nice short
We're not
game.
gonna
Now
pull it
sets up
out.
third
Our
down.
trenches,
And wait a minute, third down now becomes
our O-line
we're gonna go for it on
is
fourth down
not as
anyway,
good
so
as last
it really
year.
doesn't matter that much. Great job getting a little chunk. Now we get to go have some fun.
Now trying to keep this drive alive on third
They're
and long
young.
from the 45. Back to pass, it's
Got some
Sorsby.
problems.
Right down the middle. He's got it. What a play there, and he rips
We
off
can
a
get it to our
pass
skill
right
because
at the
we'll be
16-yard
alright.
line. The Bearcats are on the move. On the move.
And that quarterback can go. Just another guy in another system all across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays, they got so much speed, it's ridiculous.
Man, I'm telling you, that has to be exhausting for the defensive lineman trying to chase down guys
Our
like
secondary is a pretty good
Silly,
strength. We
because
just
even
don't
when it's
have
a design play and it's a design run like
the
here,
big boys up front.
fine, but then it's scramble plays and then it's passing plays. He's always a runner, just exhausting.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it
We
on
play
first and goal.
stack, so we gotta stunt. We gotta move.
They'll snap
Cause
it from the gun on
chaos.
third down. Under fire. And that one is right on target if his target was the first row. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit.
Number 99 on the field goal.
It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. This is now a 7-point game.
But
So they're lining up
that was
to
okay.
kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense
Yeah,
will try
pretty
to
good.
shut them down.
we got a
And he's
good.
gonna try to
Excuse me.
return this
We got
one.
a solid test next week to open
Tackled
up.
at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the
Just trying
field.
to get better each week, you know.
They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Here's a heat. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't.
Oh, he's got some space.
Got
He
the
goes
hurdle,
out of
baby.
bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive
Yeah, no
play
doubt.
there to get things going.
Just gotta get a little bit better.
And that was a nice throw by the QB. When you see that drag
You
route
don't get
coming
too much
across the
better
field, how about
over
putting
the-
ball
over
right on
the
his numbers,
course of
not
the
high,
season.
not
Kinda
low, where he has to stop his momentum.
Just gotta
Right on the numbers
scheme.
where he can catch it, keep running, and chew up some yards after the
Do
catch.
well, scheming.
Looking to throw, it's Robertson. Makes the catch. Plows through the
Get
defense.
better over the summer.
Good pick up
spring
there
and
as he
summer.
gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. And the Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and it's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Here comes the heat. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. The Bears will bring the punt team onto the field. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work.
All right, they get stopped.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Motion from the wide receiver. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Caught over the middle. It's Caldwell. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Yeah, you throw a little hitch route. Nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Wide receiver, quarterback. Nice job being on the same page. Nice completion, nice catch.
Now on second down. Trying play action. Pocket breaking down. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Oh, they're after him. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. The Bearcats will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. He gets a block. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Back to throw, it's Robertson. The screen, he's got wheels. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. And the Bears come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. To the air on second down. Caught near the sticks, it's Wilson. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on first down. Looking deep. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Baylor! That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
And if you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
17, Cincinnati, 3.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Snagged in the middle, it's Walker. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Sometimes it's not about a fancy play design. It's about just getting him the ball and letting him play.
Especially nowadays with running backs being so good out of the backfield. You know they're going to catch it, and there's so many ways to use them. But exactly, get it to him, let him break tackles, let him make plays. Easy decision.
He's running free down the middle. He's at the touchdown, Bearcats. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Trying the left side. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it's going to be hard to stop.
Got him downfield. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
What you think about Shadur?
Man down on the play as
Shadur's
the officials
start.
take a break to let
I
him be
didn't get to
checked
see
out.
it,
The offense
obviously.
setting up shop at the 46,
I read
first
it.
and 10.
Read about it.
Here's the pressure. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Honestly, I don't care.
This offense, they gotta
that's a big
find
story.
something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
Bring in the Heat. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
You got to love the aggressive nature this defense is playing with right now. And you're seeing the athletes and the dudes they've got up front. A sack on the last play. They hit the quarterback on this last one. Now third down, you know they're going to be pinning their ears back.
You look comfortable.
On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. We got a
Yes.
timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Bears line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and take
You look
it back.
comfortable. You look in
And good
control.
work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Took them a little while to settle into this game, but this offense has it going here in the second quarter, Jesse.
Yeah, a little bit of a feeling out process there early, but they seem to have found something. They're going back to the well, and they need to keep that up here on this drive, David.
Definitely, and they got the momentum going, and once you start getting the momentum going, it's crazy what I've seen in college football. It's so hard to stop it. It takes over, and sometimes it leads to enormous swings.
And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. To the air, it's Sorsby. Fires to the middle. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
They've got the screen set up. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Caldwell. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds.
That is an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding the window between the zones and delivering that ball on time.
Looking to throw on first down. Looking for the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Back to pass. Pucks it out of the air. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. And it's third down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there in Cincinnati, and we've had a lively first half.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
Tired.
They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. To the air, it's Sorsby. Rushes on him. He'll pull it down and run. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. On the run, it's Walker. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. And the Bearcats come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Quarterback on the keeper. Got enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Bearcats are marching down the field. Gives it on the option. Quick spin on the run. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. The Bearcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. Just wondered maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. Makes it past the marker. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. And the Bearcats kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Leaves it with the running back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own, and unfortunately ended up losing yards.
Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Makes the grab. It's Caldwell. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. Safe completion on the screen. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
Listen, I know this running back is shifty. I know he's really good in the open field, but that's just asking too much of him at this point. 3rd and long situation. He wasn't going to be able to make that extra guy miss trying to get that first down.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Finds him out of the backfield.
Dang it.
Picks up enough to get the 1st and 10 from the 13.
And that is the advantage of having versatility at the running back position, right? It's 4th down. Everyone in the stadium thinks he's going to get the handoff, but because of his ability to catch the football, he's a weapon in the passing game. And on a critical down distance like that, comes up with a huge first down.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Takes the handoff. It's Pryor. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And the Bearcats need to pick it up on 4th down.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Trying to get it to the marker. He's not going to get there. Stops short on 4th down.
I like it. This defense plays aggressive on 4th and short, and they are rewarded. Figured they would run the football. They did. Nice job getting some penetration and stopping that 4th down play.
Here's the handoff. Not much movement there as the gain of 1 gets him out to the 5.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. You guys, they're not going to give up on picking up the first down, but they also need some breathing room for the punter. Pressure coming. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. And the Bears will send out the punt unit.
It was there.
A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines. Not his best work.
Come on.
Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those fourth down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
Got his man. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at 26 with the first down. Pass completion, move the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw. It's Sorsby. Quick strike complete. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense.
Threw him away. We got to play with it. Play with him.
They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Needed one more turn of the legs to get it in there, and he's denied just inches away from the touchdown.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You've got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You've got to be aggressive, and you've got to make tackles.
He'll go to the sneak. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. And the offense doesn't bat an eye. They'll stay on the field and try to score from the one on fourth down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it
Playing
over on
big
down.
defense.
And how about the defense coming up big on fourth and short? You know they're going to run the football. Great job stacking the box, getting the big stop.
To the air on first down. That's caught. It's Brown. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Well, that helped the completion percentage, but the idea was yards after the catch, and it didn't happen.
Great job on defense too. See ball, get ball. They saw exactly when that ball was spit out. You saw the defense fly to the football.
Quickly complete. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Bears are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Robertson. Pulls it in, it's Washington. There he goes. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. And the Bears have their offense in high gear. Wants to go up top on first down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. So now it's second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football. Now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give him a first down. Wants to throw on first down. Throws to the tight end. And the pass is incomplete. It's the final play of the third quarter. Fourth quarter is coming. That's the end of the period. Baylor is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. understands it. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Caught behind the line. It's Washington. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the first down.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Looking to pass. It's Robertson. Gets it out quickly. He goes out of bounds, but not before getting it to the 32.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football.
The Bears will line up to punt it away. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on fourth downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
The Bearcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Under fire. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Bearcats are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. With the catch, it's Caldwell. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped. And the Bearcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They go to the ground. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Damn, fractured elbow.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Dropping back, it's Sorsby. Zings it complete to the right. Breaks into the open. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. On the move. Oh, no, the ball popped out. This could change things.
That a boy defense step up.
Speeding down the left side. Touchdown Bears! The defense putting points on the board. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers, to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
Huge play.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. It's complete. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
This is a fun spot to be in defensively. Like, it's late in the football game. You know they're passing the football because you're up a couple of scores. You pin your ears back. You try to get to the quarterback. Play smart. Make sure you rally to the football tackle and don't give up the big plays.
Scanning the field, it's Sorsby. Using the quick game. The tackle is made at the 48. It's a pick up of 5 and enough for the first down. The Bearcats moving quickly to the line.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll line up for a second down play. Oh, better look out! And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Bearcats line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in the game.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
It's caught downfield. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. At this point, the defense just has to bring the house to try to stop the run and get the ball back, even on 2nd and 13. Back to throw, it's Robertson. Snagged out of the air. Snowed under by the defense. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
And, man, this quarterback has had a day. With that pass, he goes over 300 yards on the day. Really nice job executing, putting up some yards today. Pretty good day for the young man.
They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. And, boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. 7. And the Bears will move the sticks.
How about that 4th down? I'm going for it because I'm ending this game with my offense on the field, getting the 1st down, and now Palmer just watching it go tick, tick, tick.
Yep. Listen, it's just imposing your will, right? You know you're running it. The opponent knows you're running it there on 4th down. There's just nothing they can do to stop it.
The give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And that's exactly what I want from my offense. Like, listen, they're out of timeouts. I want this clock to tick. Now, we have seen some college coaches across college football continue to run the football and also give up the football and give a gift to the other team. This one's over if I just take a knee.
They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals. It usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent. Looking ahead to next season, but that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
I'm out.